So Damon, I called it conversational snow earlier, but it really did cause some hiccups for some drivers out there. So really we just want to remind everyone, be careful, be mindful out there and you'll be okay. It turned into that sort of
slushy mess.
That freezing rain by the time you and I were headed back into the station. So just kind of it did look pretty.
It certainly did
look
pretty.
Before the freezing rain hit, it kind of melted.
Exactly, yeah. Be careful out there. Yeah, it's like driving on a completely different surface when you start mixing in all that ice and snow too, but it's all done now.
Well, I think the first time it happens for the season, everybody kind of gets a little overly excited too, and like, oh, here it is, and then you forget, oh yeah, I know how to drive in this. You know how to drive in this, right?
Got to be on your toes for sure. But yeah, we're looking a lot better too now. The snow is past us, and unfortunately, I guess you could call it better in that regard, but it is going to be pretty chilly, gray, just not a great day as we continue along weather-wise. So we are past, though, the worst of that snow and ice. Temperatures are just now starting to get above the freezing mark in a few locations like Hagerstown at 33 degrees, and that's exactly why we saw that mixed bag of precip. When that temp hovers right around the freezing mark, things can get a little complicated. We still do have a winter weather advisory in effect for far western Allegheny and Mineral counties and Garrett County until 1 o'clock this afternoon. So within the hour, that should be expiring. And then across Bedford and Fulton counties in southern Pennsylvania until 3 o'clock. That might get dropped a little early because at this point, most of the wintry precipitation is gone. Notice how we went from that blue and pink mix for most of the area, that wintry mix and snow. Now we're just seeing some light wintry mix over southern Pennsylvania, but mostly rain once you get south of the Mason-Dixon line, and it's very, very isolated at best at this point as a lot of this precipitation is breaking up. And to the south, the reason it's been all rainfall, look at the temps. We're looking at middle to upper 30s, if not lower 40s, well warm enough for rain, but as you go north, we're still hovering right near the freezing mark in Hagerstown, Thurmont, Cumberland, and Chambersburg, and that's part of the reason why we had that mixed bag a little further to the north in terms of precipitation. But the main responsible factor here, this warm front continues to move off to the north and east, taking the precipitation with it, and behind it, there's not a lot going on. So as we head later into this afternoon and into the evening, we're going to be in the clear. We're going to start drying out, but it is definitely going to be a damp rest of the afternoon, especially with those chilly temperatures and the fresh precipitation. We're going to have additional showers in the forecast for your Tuesday and Wednesday as multiple systems continue to roll in our direction. And really, it's going to be a pretty unsettled end to 2021. After how quiet it's been, we're going to have multiple chances of rainfall with the major soaker of a system, if you would call it that, coming as we start 2022 on New Year's Day. But for now, again, the worst of the wintry weather is off to our north and east. Notice these showers that'll pop up here and there, more like a drizzle at times, on and off the rest of this afternoon into the evening. And then we are looking at some drier conditions a little bit later in the overnight hours and starting out during the day on Tuesday. Might even see a few peaks of sunshine, but the clouds are going to be difficult to completely break up, especially by tomorrow evening and into Tuesday night. More rain showers are going to be back in play. It looks like they're going to be just isolated in nature, nothing substantial just yet, but just hold on. Wait till we get toward the end of the week and we could really have a system that will make a dent into how dry it's been of late. For now, though, again, isolated to scattered rain showers through Wednesday. There's a brief break as we head into New Year's Eve, staying mild the whole entire time, and then we bring about some steadier rainfall that could bring about pretty good accumulations by this upcoming weekend.